Aloha, Richard Halverson here. This is ITS148, and today I'd like to explain the syllabus and the assignments and your options. So let me share my screen. Okay, so I've logged into Laulima, ITS148, and I'm going to get to I haven't populated the lessons section yet. Uh, but I do want to start with the overview. And so this is being recorded on this Zoom channel here. And I will announce when I'm making these videos, so you can tune in if you want to at the time, ask a question. But basically, these videos are just to watch later. Um, I do have office hours. I'm going to have office hours from 1:30 to 3 Tuesday, Thursday, but it's the best way is by appointment. I'm very flexible, and I'm teaching all online classes this semester, so I can meet you anytime. Text messaging is the best way to get a hold of me. The textbook is if you took ITS 128 from me last semester, then you have this program, Python Programming and Data Structures by Liang. And so you should still have access to that. And so we're just going to continue that from last semester. Otherwise, I have created a study.com set of assignments for you. And basically study.com, it has these short little lessons, about 8 minutes apiece. You watch a little video most of the time, and you answer a 5-question multiple choice quiz at the end. And it makes it easy for you to print out the questions. They're just multiple choice, and then you can go through the lesson. The lesson is also written for you, and we'll see that. But you can do that instead of doing the quiz assignments out of the textbook. And but you should probably take a look at it anyway, and you can get there by clicking here, and you automatically and you register yourself, and it doesn't cost you anything. It's something that I've set up. The prerequisites are 128 or ICS 111. Here, this course is going to be it's going to eventually be a second semester Python course. Oh no, that's right. This course, you folks have had Python before. Some of you haven't, and so for those of you that haven't, this study.com computer science course is a good one to go through, because you'll learn all the basics. You know, you would be familiar with the programming language in the past, and this will get you up to speed on what's different with Python and so on. So so I've got a bunch of assignments here, and I've integrated in the Revel quizzes if you'd like to do that option. And so we're just going to be going through here. We have about 15 assignments, and this is the breakdown. Each assignment is about 5%. And then you're either going to do the Pearson quizzes, or you're going to do the study.com lessons, and that's another 25%, and that equals 100%. If we take a look at the assignments, you've seen these before. I've added a few. I added a few this weekend, I think. For example, comparing interest rates. You'll notice that I've taken. These are assignments that come from the Revel book. So if you pay for Revel, if you do the IDAP thing and you pay for Revel, Revel gives you some nice tools to help you debug these programs. But I've taken them and I've jazzed them up a little bit for the most part. So you know, here I give you a bunch of code, and I ask you to start with this widgets demo. I give you the code, and I want you to modify it into this assignment here, where it's listing, comparing the interest rates. And really, it's the outcome that's necessary. But especially for those of you that know multiple programming languages, and you are sort of coming up to speed with Python, it's good to start with something that already works and then evolve it into what your final program should be. So we're trying to do this assignment right here, 1017, and in the end, when I'm done, it looks like this, which is how we want it to look. So anyway, if you look at the Pearson, if you took ITS148 from me last semester, you should still have access to it. And I'm not sure how you get into my ITS148, this course here. If you are having any problems doing that, please let me know. I haven't, they don't give us an account where we can log in as a student to actually see how all this works. So I'm sort of relying on you folks to complain when something doesn't work right. But I've set up the assignments now, and you don't do all the projects. You do all the quizzes, but there aren't that many quizzes. There's the chapter 9 quizzes, which you've already taken, presumably. And then there's some quizzes, chapter 12, 13, one of these chapters. So chapter, well, anyway, oh, it's this chapter. The tuples, sets, and dictionaries. Okay, so we're actually doing, if you click over here, this course is covering, we've reviewed a little bit of chapter 7, and we've reviewed a little bit of that, and we have reviewed chapter 9, and I've reassigned the any quizzes that there are, and then we go into 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and a little bit of 17. Okay, so this course 148 covers these chapters here. And we start out by fiddling around with graphical user interface. And I have not assigned all the projects. And so you see that in 10 and 11 there are not any projects really. Well, no, there are. There's programming exercises. So I've assigned programming exercises from there. And in chapter 12, there's a project there that I've assigned, and if you are using this Pearson thing, you can submit it there. Otherwise, you just submit it in La Lima. I'm not sure which one that is, but oh, look, it's this one. Anyway, all right, so that's Pearson, and study.com looks like this. Okay, so you're going to log in. You're going to click on this link here, and almost all of you have done this already, I think, or maybe you all have. But you click on the link here, you join, and so this is my student account. I don't know what your dashboard is going to look like. It's whatever it is, and I can click on my assignments, and I can look at just specifically my ITS 148 Spring 2020 assignments. And these are the assignments, and these are chapters out of this textbook, or out of this course, this ICS, or this Computer Science 113 class, which is programming in Python. And it just starts you out with basic stuff. And if you're a programmer already, you should just breeze through this stuff. And but there's some important stuff like how to set up a coding environment, and how you do it on Windows, how you do it on a Mac, and everything. We will also see how to write programs with Visual Studio using the Python option of Visual Studio. So anyway, these sorry. These like a quiz looks like, you know, this and what you can do. The quiz is here. Here you're taking the quiz. You're taking the quiz. But before you take the quiz, 5 questions. Before you take the quiz, you can print out this worksheet here. And this worksheet has all the questions. And so you print out the worksheet and then you go back to the lesson and you just read through the lesson. If there's a video, you can watch the video, but it's just as easy to read through the lesson, very short, and you just answer the quiz questions. And then you go here in the quiz, and then you're able to take it. And you get 3 chances, and I think I put a due date of, I don't remember, it's sometime in March, but you actually have until past the end of the semester. So I just put sort of a target there, which where that would be a good time for you to finish. Otherwise, you of course have to have till the end of the semester. I don't really count off for handing assignments in late. I don't really have a late policy, but you have to hand the assignments and the programming assignments, the ones that I have to grade, I have to have them like Monday, May 11th, because I have to have time to grade them. So it's like, you know, and so you should finish the assignments on these due dates here. But if you don't, and I'm going to grade the assignments sometime after this due date, but if you hand it in late, then I'm probably not going to grade it till the very end. So, you know, you miss the feedback from my grading it the first time, and if you bomb on the assignment, you can, you know, fix it and so on to try to get a better grade. So that's pretty much what the course is about. And again, the best way to get a hold of me is text messaging, test messaging. And for these lessons, I'm going to basically do each of these assignments, or I'm going to do most of the assignments in the videos, the upcoming videos. I'll start with this one here. And so if you get stuck, you'll be able to get some help. All right, so let me unshare my screen, and I hope that helps, and there'll be another video, there'll be another upcoming video soon. Thanks for watching.